Subscribe to audio novels for more content and click on the bell icon. We hope you enjoy the video. Thank you.
Ye Mengyan looked slightly flustered. She quickly slipped the card into her drawer, avoiding my gaze, her reply somewhat indifferent. It was left here by a friend last time they visited. Friend? You have such a wealthy friend? Ye Mengyan obviously didn't want to discuss further. She didn't answer directly, but tried to change the topic. Xiaoyun, I have something to discuss with the counselor later. I need to leave first. We'll chat on WeChat later. Although Ye Mengyan didn't discuss the credit card issue further, in her room, I had already discovered a few expensive items: an Apple laptop computer, an Apple phone, and an additional electronic drawing board, the kind specifically for designers. This professional gear, when added up, equated to tens of thousands, which an impoverished female student couldn't afford. Regardless of how the credit card ended up in Ye Mengyan's hands, it suggests that Gu Yuanzhou must have been in contact with her privately. Before leaving, Ye Mengyan and I exchanged WeChat numbers. I relied on my memories to find Wenya's office. Hello, is Wenya here? Oh, Wenya is on a business trip. She'll be back next week. You can call her if you need her. A friendly colleague gave me a phone number. Actually, I had her phone number. But now that I'm in Xiaoyun's identity and am using Xiaoyun's phone, I felt that only a face-to-face conversation would make her believe in reincarnation. However, since she was away on a trip, I had no choice but to give her a call and try. Hello, who's this? Wenya's voice sounded husky, and it appeared as if she had cried for a long time. Wenya, it's me. Who are you? Listen, I know you might think it's ridiculous, but I'm Song Yun. On the other end of the phone, the atmosphere suddenly froze for a few seconds, and then Wenya's cursing rang out, followed by the line going dead. Who the hell are you? You looking for death with this kind of joke? Nutcase. Wenya has a hot temper. She was immersed in the pain of losing her best friend, and someone jumped out claiming to be me. I understood her anger, so I patiently dialed once more. This time, when Wenya picked up, she cursed me out directly and then blocked my number. It seems I'll have to wait until she's back to talk to her face to face. According to the address in my memory, I returned to Song Xiaoyun's residence. It was a rental house in an urban village. Just as I took out my keys to unlock the door, the landlord blocked the entrance. Song Xiaoyun, you haven't paid rent for 3 months. If you don't pay soon, I'm going to cut off your water and electricity. Just give me a bit more time. I'll figure something out. You say that every time. This time I mean it. If I don't pay you within half a month, you've got 3 days. If you don't pay, then I'm taking the house back. The landlord gave his final ultimatum, then walked off grumbling. I hadn't expected Song Xiaoyun's life to be this difficult. Song Xiaoyun's current job was just a minor position in Yuanzhou's company. After deducting for insurance, she only received 6,000 to 7,000 a month in hand. However, looking at her bills, she was living very frugally. All the money each month was transferred to a mysterious account. She hardly had any savings, used an outdated smartphone, and the wardrobe was filled with cheap dresses. It seemed that I still need to find a way to transfer over my previous assets, but my bank cards are in my mansion at Golden Bay and are out of my reach. Moreover, there's no way I can prove I'm Song Yun. After much thought, I finally came up with a solution. In the middle of the night, when it was quiet, I silently logged into my old account. My WeChat avatar was the wedding photo that Gu Yuanzhou and I took at the Jade Dragon Snow Mountain in Yunnan. He was wearing a white suit, looking handsome and graceful, and I was in a white wedding dress. At the foot of the snow mountain, he was on horseback, deeply kissing me on the grassland. I still remember that scene clearly till this day, but there are no more traces of happiness. Gu Yuanzhou, did you truly want to kill us? I traced my finger over the screen and silently turned my WeChat avatar into a black void. Without thinking, I swiped to my WeChat moments. My finger trembled slightly as I opened Gu Yuanzhou's image and clicked into his moments. His previous nickname was Eternal Harbor, but now it's changed to Lost Love. The avatar was also changed to a black and white picture of me and our 2 children. Below were his recent posts. 3 days ago, my life is permanently frozen on this day. 2 days ago, I can't believe it, I won't believe it. Death has separated us forever. One day ago. Zhenyi, Xiaoyi, Dad is sorry. My wife, I miss you. I can't close my eyes all night. Why didn't you guys take me with you? Why did you leave me alone in hell to take on all these sufferings? The words weren't too many, but before I finished reading, I was already moved to tears. I reached up to wipe the tears from the corners of my eyes. Quietly, I transferred the little remaining money in my WeChat account to Song Xiaoyun's. And then I logged out. I squatted in the corner, crying silently. During the day, I can act as if nothing happened, but at night, when no one's here, I just let my sadness out. Having cried enough, I fell asleep without realizing it. The next morning, as soon as I got to work, Luo Zizhou was pacing back and forth at the office entrance, his hands behind his back. Seeing me, he hurried over. Song Xiaoyun, Secretary Luo, you needed me for something? Yes, President Gu wants to see you. I was surprised. What does Gu Yuanzhou want from me? Did he discover that I was investigating Wu Jun? Or did he find out that I had logged into my old WeChat account the previous night?